So that's life. And that's the person who is number 1, by the way.
Yeah, and to be honest, we put up a pretty heroic fight against them up until the point where they ran us out of gas.
Yeah. All right. Well, here comes draft 2.
Give me your money.
Yeah, well, thanks for the 6 months. Can't believe it. I did not forget how to card game. I did not. No. It's bullshit. It's not true.
I dare you.
Can't believe Ty forgot how to card
Ooh,
game.
so of these cards...
Oh, it's...
I
God, there's Torch, there's Icaria, there's Dinomancer. Those are all in consideration for me personally.
really like Borderlands Waykeeper, but probably not as a first pick.
No, not as a pack 1 pick 1. Like, as a pack 1 pick 1, I'm really into Torch in particular, just because Torch is probably just good.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just good.
It's just good, always, and you don't have to worry about being in the color, but I do like Dinomancer a lot. Dinomancer is really strong. Like, Dinomancer is one of those things people always forget how fucking strong it is. If it gets uncontested, you just get to turn something into a 5/5. At worst, it's just wait a turn him into a 5/5, and now you have a 5/5.
4-mana 5/5s are historically powerful things.
Yeah. Let me go with Dinomancer for a first one. It's a little ambitious. It's a little strong for a first pick. I mean, Ice Sprite's good as fuck, so...
Yeah. I mean, later on, it can get turned into a dinosaur. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff.
I'm gonna go for the early consistency pick. Like that Elgin banner.
Why not?
God, Annihilate. Really? Annihilate and Gorgon Fanatic. What is this? Why are these both in the same pack? Yes. Annihilate though still? God, do I do Recurring Nightmare? Are we just going Feln?
Yeah, try it. I don't know. It sounds good.
I mean, it sounds like a game. It sounds like a card game that's happening. God, Rice-A-Roni on pack fucking card 6.
Why did 6 people take cards from this pack and not one of them pick Oni Ronin?
Or Ceremonial Mask, which is also ridiculously good. Like, or
Go with
Execute.
your heart.
I mean, my heart says probably Execute or Dark Return. Like, God, I like Dark Return a lot, but Execute is such good flat removal. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, Torch, I see you. I'm aware you exist. Alright, Acolyte.
That was 7
Fucking
picks and there was still a
Flame
torch.
Blast.
What the hell?
Flame Blast, pick 9. Flame Blast. Flame
I guess
Blast is a
this
strong
is
enough
another-
card that I'm easily considering, like, going over into red. That's not even a hard consideration to make.
Yeah, like, what in the world happened in that pack where those set of packs where literally no person decided they wanted to play red?
Oh, they have my two of my favorite cards in Feln right here. So Cobalt Monument is fucking ridiculous. For draft,
It is.
easily the best monument. Easily
Yeah.
in draft. It turns into a 4/4 flyer for 5, which you would play even if it didn't have the ability to keep you from flooding. Keep you from, not having mana. It's also a mana. But then Suffocate is so fucking good. And it's a foil Suffocate. But Cobalt Monument wins games. I'll just put it out there. It absolutely wins games. This one's weird, because I'm not huge on Tundra Explorer, but I don't have a lot of Infiltrate for Trickster's Cloak. I could start building into it. I
Yeah,
could
I'll
also,
probably see some more infiltrate, but
you know what, Oni Ronin, let's fucking go Felnscar. Let's do it.
sure.
Yeah. I have video evidence of, or no, that was right. That was the one I took a bunch of screenshots and was hanging out with somebody in my in the Patreon chat for cards. Where Sky Snapper won literal multiple games on its own because people were not willing to throw removal at it, and they really should have thrown removal at it. Like, they just let themselves take like 21 to the face because they're like, well, I don't want to blow it on that. I want to blow it on that. I I'm
gonna put out a blocker. I put out a blocker at some point. It has to attack into them. I'll just draw one of them blockers, and I'll be able to take it out.
And then they just took like, God, so much damage. This is a tough one though, because Northwind Herald is really cute when it works, but I don't really have a lot of spells. Not enough especially because removal, like, I don't want to fucking force my hand to play 2 removal in one turn to get a 3/2 flyer. Sanguar is really good. Sanguar is one of those cards that I'm not enthusiastic to play it at 5, but it could easily, happen.
Yeah.
Yeti Troublemaker, I think people horribly underestimate. Blood Beetle also runs away with games very early.
Turn 1 Blood Beetle is a really good turn 1.
It's so good, and Troublemaker is just great gas later on.
Yeah.
I could also go Warband Chieftain, which is a really fucking dope card. And
all of these and more.
I feel like I'm going Warband Chieftain just because it's fucking dope when it works. I feel like I have enough removal already that I don't really need to worry about Violent Gust, but there aren't really other choices.
We have no Echo cards in our deck. We
No.
didn't pick the Yeti, so Second Sight is just not a good card for us to pick there.
Yeah. I'll take Cutthroat.
It's alright.
Dark Wisp is fine. It draws things. Unstable Form, I never get to play, so I'm taking it. I never play that fucking card, so I'm taking it. That's my logic. I want to play that card. Holy shit! What a pick 1 pack 3. Fuck me. I mean that's a steward, right? Like, what? That can't be anything but a steward, right?
Stew is too good. You can't pass up Stew.
God, Stew is so good. Like, Ice Sprite is dope as fuck, but man, Ice Sprite. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm taking Stewart though. I ain't a fool.
We already have an Ice Sprite. That's the thing. We don't have a Stewart.
Oh my
of the
god,
past.
this kills me because I'm taking Serpent Trainer. But just the fact that fucking Valkwings and 4th Tree Elder got passed, and fucking Rebel Illuminator. Ugh. Valkyrie Wings are so broken in this game. Like, in draft, those just win the game. Like, Valkyrie Wings are a fucking bomb. Just +2/+4. Just turn a 2/2 into a 4th Tree Elder. Or, a 4th Tree Elder that has, Aegis instead of Endurance. Like, what the fuck? It's so good. In late game, it's just more flexible. Fuck, it's good. Serpent Trainer, I would take Seek Power because we're in 3, but, like, Serpent Trainer's so fucking good.
Yeah. Valkyrie Wings makes a creature unkillable to anything that's not a Scorpion Wasp. That's, like, the only thing that actually takes it out.
Yep, that's the only thing that really trades up, strictly. Well, second Flame Blast.
Okay.
Yep, that's a win condition there.
Raptor is in colors and is a 2/2 flyer.
Yep.
Rapid Shot.
Do we want Rapid Shot, though, with all the removal we already have?
Rapid Shot's not just removal, it's also +4 damage, you know?
That's true. I was also checking to see if we had anything that would work well with Brazen Daredevil. Because
Rapid Shot would.
Yeah, that's about it. Like, because if you can buff Brazen Daredevil, she is fucking obscene. Blood Beetle is also really good. It's Blood Beetle or Rapid Shot, I think, at this point.
How do you feel about our early game? Because we have got an Oni
Ronin, Torch, Twilight Raptor, and then on 2 we have Cutthroat, Wisp, Swift Blade. And then on 3 we have Acolyte, Ice Sprite. Like, I feel like we're a little creature deprived right now.
Yeah, Blood Beetle might be the better choice then.
Yeah. God, Obsidian Golem is so good. Outland Sniper is so good. Stone Scar Banner is really good. Is the problem. In a 3-color deck, when our fixing right now is 2 Elysian banners, I think I need the banner. I think I really need the banner. That's a Katana for draw. That's another banner that I'm super taking. Like,
Yeah.
It always feels bad taking, you know, banners and shit, but like they're so fucking good.
Assembly line, piercing shot, magma javelin.
It's either assembly line or piercing shot. I like both of those cards a lot.
Yeah. We don't really have anything that interacts with assembly line, but
No. I'll take it. I still am going to take assembly line just because it's shit on the ground, which we kind of lack right now. I'm going to take temper just because I really don't like Dusttooth Brawler at all. That card's terrible. And of course, fucking Ageless Mentor in this pack. Damn. See, the question here is, can I see stats now? Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. All right, we're pretty evenly split on colors right now. I almost want to take another unstable form and just go fun stable. Just really fuck it up. Because like Lightning Strike is probably the best pick of this pack. I would think either that or Stone Scar Stranger, but fun stable is hilarious.
Also, we have so much removal already.
We have a lot of removal already. Now this one is actually interesting because Yeti Troublemaker could be insanely good, by the way, with unstable form.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, good.
Fucking disgustingly so. That card is so good with it. That I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
Gorgon Swiftblade, Felon Stranger, Lightning Strike, another Katana.
I'd say it's either
Brandon
Swiftblade or
Acolyte.
Felon Stranger at this point.
Yeah, Strangers make our color requirements simpler. Gorgon Swiftblade, though, is a really good too.
It's good, but I think the colors are more important. However, I think Plague here is good enough that it's such a good card, right? Like, that's...
It's only got the one shadow requirement, so yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, it's a safe splash on top of that. Thanks for the follow. Okay, now we have some interesting shit. Yo, thank you. Ugh. Sorry, I'm stretching right when I try to say thanks. Cobalt Acolyte is a card I always like a lot. Oh, that's a lot of follows. I wonder, are those bots or people on mobile being forced to sign in and follow? Alright, Rapid Shot, Cobalt Acolyte, Elysian Trailblazer. Like, Spell having Echo is cute, but I don't think that's gonna win us the game. Like, how do we win games at this point? I think the answer is we just kind of, like, do a lot of damage early on, and then get some flyers that sneak through at the end.
We try to eke it out.
Which I think Cobalt Acolyte is the best thing here for. Or Rapid Shot. It's either Cobalt Acolyte or Rapid Shot, then.
I can't really choose between these myself.
I'll go for Acolyte. I prefer being heavy on creatures if it comes down to having to decide that. That's one that
That's smart,
with.
yeah.
I like Calderon Gunsmith a lot more when we have 4 unstable forms floating around.
4 unstable forms, we have an assembly line, we have reason to pick it, yeah.
God, Burnout? No. Wrong, idiot. Another fucking snake. Another air snake. Fuck yeah, air snake. Oh god, Felon Banner, but Wisdom is so good. But it's a Felon Banner.
Wisdom's actually kind of hard to play. Remember that. It's too primal.
Oh god, and especially because the banner is
drone.
Yeah, drone all day. Acolyte, Felon Banner, days. Well, the good news is I think we can get away with the splash without it being too much of a crime at this point, because we
actually have a decent fixed amount of fixing. Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 of each banner, which is way better than almost any other fucking any other draft deck I've seen personally. Yeah, set 2 is going to be a really big expansion. If you're used to it's like a mid-sized Magic expansion, so if that's what you do, you'll know it's Magic. It's about that. If you don't play Magic, Just imagine it's like 3 Hearthstone expansions, like 2.5 to 3 usually, something like that.
Yeah, it's over 200 cards, which is, I think that's the only thing they've said about it. It might be as large as a large Magic expansion if it's at like 250. But there's a lot of cards coming in. It's a large set. And I have 3 other spoilers too, if you want to peep those.
Let's get this deck built, and then yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll take the banners out for now, just to get my numbers straight.
You can take out the monument too, right? Because
Yeah.
you're going to consider that a sigil.
I usually consider it like half of one, but yeah, about right. This is obviously going to be an 18 land deck for sure. For sure.
Yeah. And you're probably going to be like, I'm going to say... Oh, I was going to say 6 fire. That's not right, because we have the 4 banners. And I probably can't worry about color comp until we actually deal with cutting.
Yeah, Flame Blast is definitely like, I have 2 of those. That's good enough that I will go all red if I need to. Like, Flame Blast is nuts. 2 Flame Blast is disgusting. That very often means you do 12 damage to face out of nowhere. Yeah. And they just don't see it coming, like, every time. It's such a good card, and having 2 of those is berserk. Those should not have been passed to me. Back Alley Bouncer I'm really down on, generally. I think it's just a shitty card. Sanguar I question a lot in this one. If it goes down and I fun stable it, that's illegal. That's ridiculous.
We do have the things that can hit, you know? We have evasive creatures.
We have the Oni
lots of
Ronin, we have the
creatures.
Twilight Raptor, we have the Grenadin Drone, we have the Assembly Line, we have multiple Cobalt Acolyte, we have fucking Recurring Nightmare, 2 Sky Snappers, like, yeah, no, we've got the things that'll make it across the board. Like, I think Sanguar is going off, you're right.
Yeah, and if I think that it's going off, is it still worth it to, like, maybe 1 out of 2, maybe like every other game we put down a 4/2 with lifesteal for free?
Well, and the other thing to take into account is then there's also a very good chance we spend half a card and 1 mana to turn it into a 6-drop.
Yeah.
Which is insane. That's why that's nuts. Like, if we didn't have unstable form, I'd be like, but like with that, it's like, fuck me. What if we get a 6-drop on like turn 2? Like, that's the fucking game, is what that is.
That's fair.
The question is, what to cut at this point? And like,
I'm gonna say, I think Amethyst Acolyte. It's good, but we have a plague already, and it's not. It's just a 2/1 after it does its -1/-1. We can't recur it or anything. So
yeah. Odd. Grenadin Drone.
If we're playing those Flame Blasts, I don't want to cut the Stone Scar Stranger at least. So.
Oh god, no! I wouldn't cut either Stranger. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Not in this deck. I almost want to cut Cutthroat, just because I don't... Well, we need cut 3s, first and foremost.
Problem is, look at our 3s. All of our 3s are really, really good.
Yeah. Sky Snapper is one of those cards that's just so much better than people realize. Just so much better. Like, it's a 3... Oh no, it's Reckless and it's flying. It literally just runs over games sometimes.
The Reckless part doesn't matter. It's a flyer.
It's a flyer.
It's flying. It's 3 power and flying. That's good.
So worst comes worst, it's 3 power, remove their flyer, most likely. Like, damn. That's really good.
Flyers have, on average, lower health to start with, so...
I almost wonder if Gunsmith isn't worth it.
Yeah,
like,
probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Even if I have a few things on board, like, Gunsmith might do, like, 4 or 5 damage, but it's not worth it. Execute is so good. Ice Sprite is so good. Plague is so good. Torch is ridiculous. God, I can't believe I'm thinking maybe Twilight Raptor doesn't fit in this deck. It's like the only thing I can think of.
We have the 2 banners, though. You know, we can get that
pretty reliably.
The Felon influence early.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not ever coming down on 1, which is where you want it to start with. But it's perfectly fine to come down on 2 or 3 anyway, because it's still a 2/2 flyer.
It's still a 2/2 flyer, yeah. I wouldn't cut Recurring Nightmare. Absolutely not. Recurring Nightmare has a very good chance of just making the game end. Like, it's hard to overstate how gross Recurring Nightmare is in general. Like, if it doesn't get blocked and they don't have a fast spell for it, you can just win the game. Just flat out take the game and leave because it's insanely strong.
A thing to consider with Recurring Nightmare is that even though it has 1 health, but it's never actually on your board on their turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a lot safer than you think it is.
I might cut a Sky Snapper in this case, or a Cobalt Acolyte. Probably one of the two.
I think probably the Sky Snapper, because the Cobalt Acolyte can build your own better flyer.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm down with that. And God, Gorgon Swiftblade's another one that it's so hard to answer and so hard to get rid of, and it's basically unblockable once it goes off.
Yeah, especially if you have a Cobalt Acolyte, in which case it's basically actually unblockable.
Yeah. You need to have 3 fucking flyers block it. All with a
like,
power of 3 or greater.
Yeah, just imagine that curve where you have, okay, you've got your 1-drop, and then you play Gorgon Swiftblade, and then turn after that you play Cobalt Acolyte, and then you have this will never die in combat 2/3 that destroys your opponent.
I mean, that's the hard part, is we still need to make cuts, right? We still need to cut 3 things. And I don't know what to cut.
Like, if we're talking objectively good choices to cut, Unstable Form is one of them. But it's fun.
It's fun, and
card.
it rolls into a lot of our dumb strategies, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it goes really strong with Yeti Troublemaker, it goes really strong with Lurking Sangwar. I think Warband Chieftain is just such a fucking good card that I'm just gonna, like, leave that in. Like, I know it's like, it doesn't really fit, but what?
It's 10 power.
Yeah, it's 10 power. It's just so fucking expensive. Like,
who's gonna give up 5 mana 10 power? That's crazy talk.
It's so dope.
Like, I want to say, weirdly enough,
I might cut a Flame Blast.
Dinomancer.
Dinomancer and a Flame Blast, I think.
Yeah, because Dinomancer doesn't really fit into our plans except for the assembly line.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Flame Blast, but it isn't part of the plan. It's just a generically good card in here, you know?
Yeah. My big question is, how fast are we going to reach that mana requirement? Because if we reach the mana requirement early, it doesn't matter. Flame Blast just works forever. It just always.
I want to say that
we're
going to. I want to say, given our fixing, you're going to be able to get it reliably. That's the thing.
Yeah, so I think it's still worth having both at that point. Because if you do have to, I mean, everyone's like, oh no, I don't want to cast Flame Blast for 2, but like, it's like, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, if that wins you the game, that wins you the fucking game. Like, that's all there is to it. It's a good finisher, but it's also a good control card in the middle of a game. You know, when they have a 6 health thing that's a problem on turn 7, well, you have an answer. Like, obviously, yeah, the correct answer would be Unstable Form, but fuck that.
Yeah.
I think it's a 3, and I don't know what.
I'm eyeing that Dark Wisp, too.
I just
We have
definitely
a katana that
cut
works slightly
3s
better.
over cutting 4. Yeah, I think you're right. All right, you know what? That's that, and we want to go 18 for this, though. So
If that's the case, I'm going to make a case for Ice Sprite.
removing it?
Yeah.
Really?
I think Ice Sprite is really good a lot of the time, but it's also the world's most fragile removal spell.
That's true.
You can undo it, and a lot of people are going to be playing their ways to get rid of it.
All right, let's ride this horse. Let's see how this thing goes. I mean, it could go wonderfully. It could go literally the worst. There are many places this could go. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but we'll find out. Okay, and then let's add power here. And it's got us at 4, 4, and 5 on Shadow. And then we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 banners.
The only double influence things that we really have are Steward, and we have got the triple on Flame Blast.
Yeah.
All the rest are single influence, I think.
There's a lot of 2-type influence, like
Yeah.
one of each. Yeah.
2-type, but that's not
Not a double
as hard
single.
to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel ya.
I almost want to say that maybe the fire sigil is more important than that shadow, but I don't think it really matters that much in the long run.
I mean, I think I agree though, because we have to get that red early.
And the other thing is that both of our fixing types are for shadow, so.
Well, let's say we go for it. We'll see. This could be a terrible choice. That's life, you know?
So next up is 1 fire for a 1/1 fire main cub with summon, deal 1 damage to an enemy unit. It's like the dog that hits a unit instead.
That makes it infinitely better.
Yep. Then Watcher of the Big Ones, a 5 mana for double primal.
Oh
4/6
god,
legendary.
okay. I like this hand more than I think I should, because I think Feln Stranger Fun Stabled is real good.
Yeah. And also it's got all 3
Colors.
influence types right there.
Yeah, like we're set, outside of Flame Blast, we're 100% set. And there's an Annihilate, which controls pretty well.
And that if we really have to just, run away with the game. Okay. So that Stranger can be a 6 mana card? 6 power card?
I could just dump 3 mana into it and make it a 5 cost this turn.
Beware of Vanquish, though. That's my question.
Yeah. Now the question here is, do I just start the Nightmare?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think I just start the Nightmare. I make it very fucking clear, you answer this or I win the game. And force them to start fretting over that.
Yeah.
The other best part is if I really want to and they're gonna do something, I could always... Okay, let's make sure... Okay. I had a small worry they had a Finest Hour, but that would be a really shitty Finest Hour. Yeah, also the infinite fear of becoming an idol of Destron. Alright, now here's the harder turn.
We can Recurring Nightmare and Unstable Form. We should, if we're going to Unstable Form, we should do it first.
Yeah, just in case Annihilate's a better answer. Alright, that's a considerable upgrade, I'd say.
Yeah.
God, I say I just double attack now. Just Recurring Nightmare and hit with both. Now the question is, if I Unstable Form this, does it keep the Aegis? I think it does, right?
I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. I do not know how that works. Aegis is a keyword here, so, my assumption is that it wouldn't keep it.
I think, because normally Aegis gets grayed out, too. It does not in this case? Okay, it loses Aegis in this case. Alright. Yeah, Recurring Nightmare is exactly that. It is just the straight up, you get to take the game and run away with it. And right now, Annihilate's going to be the best card in my deck. Or, okay, slightly cheaper is that. Work that out and hit him for 10.
I'm going to assume... Alright, they don't have a fast spell in hand. I was going to say this would be the time for Torch to come out in Onas, but nope.
Mm-hmm. Now the question is it worth doing this again? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth unstabling this, because I think the Flyer is just really strong right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pulling the Blood Beetle back out. I'm gonna annihilate a Blood Beetle twice. I'm about to repeatedly fucking annihilate a Blood Beetle. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. Wait, you Paladin Oathbooked and then doubled? Alright.
Let's technically get him more damage here, and I don't know. They cannot possibly deal 7 damage to us. They could play. They can get 1 and then overwhelm us. The 6 damage one.
Yeah.
But that won't kill us.
Even 2 rapid shots would be 8. And I would be fucking baffled if they did that. Now that's okay, it's not the same one, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
1 rapid shot? Oh, please don't have
They
2
can't.
rapid shots.
They could have a torch. That's it.
They could have a torch, yeah. All right, well,
All right, we won.
check it out. It's almost like Recurring Nightmare did. It was about to do 16 more, so it did six. So it would have done in theory 16 plus 8, so 24 plus 4, 28 plus 2. God, I already lost count. It did a lot. What I'm saying is that card won the game. Absolutely won the game. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick just because I have to really piss. I'll be back.
No problem.
Hey there, everybody. I'm MDCT, formerly known as Dictron. How have you been doing?
I'm here talking to you while piss is happening.
Recurring Nightmare is a good card. It's real strong. It gets real big.
It's also really, really good at evading every single form of removal except for, like, 3 cards? 4 cards, maybe?
Sure did change my name. I'm not really enforcing everyone calling me that. I don't worry about it.
I'm going to try and name off the cards that Recurring Nightmare does get owned by. Any flyer really can block it and kill it because it's 1 health. And then it's Lightning Strike, Torch, and I think that's it. Also Snowballs, but that's about it. And yeah, space is soon. So I am going to be hopping off probably when Ty gets back. It's about what it is. I also just accept being called MDACT. If you want to just say it as a word instead. MDACT is alright.
What? Oh, are we talking about MDACT? Is that what we're using now? All right, cool.
I was just talking with the squad over there. I'm actually going to have to go do space pretty soon.
That's fine. Thanks for hanging out.
But the other 2 cards, by the way, Watcher of the Big Ones, 5 mana, 4/6 with double primal for legendary. When Watcher of the Big Mans is a student, play a 5/5 Carnosaur. So if you have mentored stuff, that just gets free 5/5s.
Wow.
Yeah. And the last one's another champion, Champion of Fury. It's the primal one. It's the Stone Scar. Not Stone Scar. What is it called?
Skycrag?
Skycrag, that's it.
Yeah.
For double fire, it gets +1 in charge. For double primal, it has +1 in overwhelm, and it's a 2/2. It's a lot like the Rakano one.
God, this hand feels way too aggressive, but I think I'm keeping it because it's way too aggressive.
See, way too aggressive is kind of what you want, right? That's the good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I would like having the purple instead, but, like, it's fine, because I'll just Drone on 1, Stranger on 2, Beetle Blade on 3, hopefully.
Big bad Beetle Blades.
Or,
Right.
if both Grenadin drones hit, I get a Lurking Sanguire on turn 2.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go do space. Have a good one.
Yeah, take it easy. Wiener would get that blade down there. I think it's still Stranger here. Alright, badass. Do you guys want to see me get a fucking guy for free? Because I think I'm gonna get a guy for free right now. I think this is how I'm gonna do it. They'll block this. I doubt they'll block. Oh no! No, fuck. Alright, well, I got that at least. I can still block them. Fuck. That was an unfortunate flash for sure. Snowball can't get Nightmare. Yeah, Snowball's not a fast spell. Read that. I wouldn't even say that's hubris. I'd just say that's like they did a good they did a good job. They blocked a card properly. You can't always play on around everything. Stormlinks is a card that's just gonna happen, you know. Alright, cool. 4 mana is really good. Once we hit 5, we're super good. Warband Chieftain just lets us push so much across the line, it's insane. Wow, that's nuts. These plays are insane. No, they're not like bad, they're just wild to me. Oh no. How frustrating. Okay, so here's the thing. Now I have to start doing some math. Right now I'm at 10. I can assume I can draw up to 6 and go to 12. If I have 12, then that would mean it would be I only need to do a few more damage to sneak it through. Question is, do I Flame Blast this? And I think I just Sanglar, or just hang back and block shit. If they decide to get real gutsy and attack in, then I can attack in with all. Or even just 2. For real, though. There's a lot of lockdown occurring in this place. Alright. See, I think I Flame Blast the 2-2 here. I attack him with the 4-2 and the 5-5. And that leaves him with a lot of really, really bad blocks. And I think that's worth it. Like, they have to double block and single block. I have no idea what's going on. Cards get pretty complicated pretty fast. Don't worry, we're not doing too much of cards, and then I'm gonna move on to, you know, whatever other stuff. My opponent also has no idea what the fuck is going on. The thing they definitely didn't catch is that I just stabilized. I'm up at 26 life again. I think I still just attack in with Warband Chieftain, because if they don't block it, I have lethal. If they block it, I put that on here, and then I probably have lethal. And I think I attack in with this, too. Because then I probably have lethal. Like, this is just a lot of, like, I'm probably gonna have lethal. Yeah, no, it happens sometimes. Like, people will just, I cast 1 Flame Blast, and the chance of me having ran 2 Flame Blasts is pretty low. I think they realize blocking means I get to put all the attack on the flyer. That's not good for them. Wow, are they really going to trade there and then just... Oh no, they're doubling. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take the Vorlunk out. Now the question is, do I do the thing that's going to force him to chump? I push through. I push for the win. Alright, time to see if they have Violent Gust, and they've just been hanging on to it forever. And if not, they can block 3 damage, that'll be 2 damage through. Alright, Healer's Cloak. I think we're still pretty close to lethal, though. That means we have 9 in the air next turn. 5 on a Flame Blast. We only need 3 damage through. I'm not gonna go any wider though, just because I don't think I need to. If they spoiled a lot, it's probably because they're getting ready to release, which would be Superfly. I'm hoping my stream will be, you know, the exact correct call. Yeah, that Flame Blast for 2 ended up being what won us that game. And I told you, like, it's shocking how good Flame Blast, even when you have to play it just as cheap removal, it's really dope. It's so good. So fucking good. Thank you, I do believe it was a good game. Sadly, that had literally nothing to play on, like, any turns. Speaking of unfortunate, Jesus. Well, we have our colors at least. We're gonna be a turn behind, but Ronin won, and then, Drone, or I guess Ronin on 2, and then, like, Drone on, or Stranger on 3. God, none of these are particularly good. I think I'm gonna double down here, though. They might have Lightning Storm, and if so, I'd want to bait it out before I play Sky Snapper. How does the mana power whatever work here? That's actually a really, really solid question. Just as a heads up, in case anyone tries to give you guff, that's a good fucking question. So the way it works in this game is every card you play, like for power, or sigils, power, whatever you want to call it, gives you 2 resources. It gives you a number, so in this case, you know, just like +1, that's your big number here, that's 0 out of 3, and then also it gives you a color. You only actually spend the number to cast spells, but then the numbers here, these are like minimum requirements. So this thing only costs 1, like out of my 3 out of 3 pool, but I have to have a blue and a purple. If any of that made any sense. Also, a 3/3 flyer is disgusting. So the reason that's a 3/3 instead of a 2/2 was because earlier our Oni Ronin attacked, which gives the top unit or weapon +1/+1, and that stacks. You can have like 5 things with Warcry. Now the question here is, do I annihilate and take the -2/-2 hit? And I think so. They're probably gonna hit it on the bird. Annihilate there. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's the right play. They're absolutely correct there. The thing that I don't like about my current setup is everything I have is lightning strikeable. The good news is currently everything I have is lightning strikeable. Alright. Yeah, I think I still just all in here. Serpent Trainer is better, but I want to keep Serpent Trainer in case they do Lightning Storm. I will, however, put Sky Snapper down. Just because Sky Snapper turns this into like a, you know, like 2 or 3 turn, like a 2-turn clock. Thanks for the follow. Which, by the way, clock, what that term means is just number of turns until they is dead. And that's why the Sky Snapper was so fucking good. Yeah, I just traded a Sky Snapper for a fucking Wyvark. If I attack with all 3 of these, this thing just gets better. Yeah, they would have used Lightning Storm by now if they had it. That's a much bigger problem for me. The nice thing is I've stalemated them on the Skydancer. They just can't use it. I'm probably going to attack in with Steward of the Past next turn, just because they can't block it. Like, they could double block it, but then they lose both things, and then I run them over, so... Yo, thanks for the auto host. Hello, buddy. Yep, Entomb means when it dies, or goes to the void, in this case, it activates its effect. Oh, honey. Oh, baby. Oh, my ragtime gal. They can block 3 damage, they can block 2 damage, and then they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, and then Flame Blast finishes them off. There we go. Oh, is someone asking? Yeah, the reason I don't play my hand out all the time, you don't want to play your hand out super far. If you do what's called like overexposing yourself, yeah, they're at 2. What they should have done is let Soul Collector die. Oh, I don't have a 3rd red. I don't have a 3rd fire influence. Oh shit. Oh well, I mean honestly that's fine. They're at 2 health. There are many things I can draw that will go across the finish line here. I mean, that's fine. There's still, like, plenty of time. Yeah, there we go. There's a lot of red influence in my deck, y'all. Do not have a backlash right now. Okay, cool. I was like, don't you fucking dare have a backlash. Wait, does Soul Collector not go off against, Steward? Really? I thought it still happened. I thought it just got silenced afterwards. Well, how about that? Turns out I was set either way. I did not know that, Steward blocked Soul Collector. Well, Steward's even better than I thought it was. How about that shit? Yeah, I can never remember how that goes. Yeah, Steward of the Past. I always forget how gross Steward of the Past is. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, that's one reason people complain about like Sandstorm Titan and stuff, and it's being pushed. Steward of the Past is another card that's right up there with Sandstorm Titan, like easily. The deadly and the shutting down of an entire archetype of decks is nuts. That's so good. This is a really, really risky opening hand. But I live my life. You know, that's how I am. Now it's a way better hand. Fuck yeah. X-Country Golf is a really good name, that's true. Damn! Man, now I can't even play my dang banner. The nice thing is I'm almost at full coverage. That was a less good one. Yeah. So the reason I'm saving this other unstable form is because Cobalt Acolyte is statted like shit. So what I mean by that is a 2-1 for 3 blows. The reason Cobalt Acolyte is good is because of their summon effect. So I can turn this into a flyer, and then fucking hit him with a 3-3 in the air, and then say, wow, 2-1 for 3 blows. Well, what can I get for 4 and hope it's not a charge? It's not. It's a Champion of Wisdom that I might actually be able to get flying, which would be pretty dope. I might get a 4-4 flyer if I get 2 more blue. And right here is another case of like, damn, is it worth flame blasting just as removal? Because if I flame blast, that gets, 4 more damage in right away. I do like the Chieftain here a little bit more. I'm gonna go with Chieftain. Just because if I get hit with all of these, that's 9, 12. That's almost gonna be lethal. If they block this, then it's still 7 through. That pushes this to... This is already at 6. So basically just remove 6 life from their total, and that's how much I'm shooting for. So right now I'm shooting to get them at... Okay, that's fine. Oh, wow. Alright. Lifesteal and unblockable. Damn. Should have flame blasted. I mean, you can't predict that stuff. But I can predict this. Flame blast that for 5. Swing in with everything. And then we have a torch on tap, which is either 3 damage burst, or if they attack with this and then play some cheap thing like as another blocker, I can just get rid of that and get the rest through. So they have to take the trade on this when I attack with it. They have to take this trade, which is probably just going to go on the flyer or on the champion on the ground. Now what they don't know is I have 3-way lethal. Just because of Torch in hand. 3-way lethal is gross. Yeah, that's fine. So unless they play another creature, and then double block. Yeah, no, we win. And Recurring Nightmare would have been our additional win condition. Fine by me, because show me your backlash. Didn't think so. Alright, that'll do it. Yeah, 3-color decks can work really, really well if you get the fixin' for them. Don't be afraid to be greedy sometimes. Yeah, like I said, I just put on this the Monstercat radio. If you hit exclamation point music, it'll show you. Yeah, this deck is going pretty well. And the thing that's nice about it is I think Steward is the only, like, super... Well, I don't know, because Steward's rare. I think Recurring Nightmare is rare. Flame Blast is uncommon, I want to say. The Unstables are doing work, which is killing me. I'm so glad. Yeah, the previous 3 games took like an hour. Something like that, yeah. Recurring is a rare. Okay, so there's a rare, and then obviously Steward's a rare. Flame Blast is a pair of uncommons. Is there anything else I have that's like super win conny? I mean, Sanguar is, I think, rare, but it's not a win condition by any means. Yeah, this 3-color is disgusting. Is Twilight Raptor rare? It might be. It's ridiculous, but it might be. I mean, it's a tier 2 flyer for one. It's fucking awesome. Just very inconsistent. Now the question here, am I willing to gamble it all on Recurring Nightmare? I'm not. I wouldn't call Chieftain a win con, I would call Chieftain like a huge push though. Okay, we're gonna play Banner off and then Swiftblade. Are the cards spicy today? I mean, I went 0-3 and now I'm going 4-0 right now, so yes, I would say the cards are extraordinarily spicy
today.
I would say they are so spicy.
Alright, they said whoops, so they have a combat trick? No, okay. Dope, I guess. Cool. The ridiculous thing here is these both shut down this. This shuts down anything in Rakano, basically. It is really mean. Eager Owlet's the one that's rare, okay. Alright. Oh god, the top deck. Oh, baby. Man, I'm sorry, but that shit's free. That shit's free, my man. My man, that shit's free. Oh, they write books about how free that is. Aww. Wait, really? You're killing the lifesteal over the fucking quick draw deadly? I mean, cool, but like, what? Are you sure you're gonna get rid of the guy who is not able to be stopped at any point? I strongly disagree with their trade. I mean, I'm guessing they thought they were going to be more aggro than they are. All right, let's see. Harsh Roll needs 2 green, so it's not that. All right, baller. So I'm just going to attack him with this and see if they fuck up. Now the question is, do I chill and see? They're not going to attack in is the problem. I guess I see if they attack in first and see if it hits an execute. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, fuck yes. Please eat an execute. Oh, please eat that and then eat an execute with your fucking guy. Oh. God, yeah. God, yeah. I mean, if they want to trade there, that's fine by me. If they don't, that's fine by me. I could also transform this into a 4-cost unit, which would be hysterical. I'm not going to, though. Because I have lethal, basically guaranteed, unless they want to block for fucking quick draw deadly. Ooh, you're out of mana though, I'm afraid. You have no more spells, and you can't counterspell me or do a field wipe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and win this game now, if that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna extremely win this game now, because I have 2 fucking Flame Blasts. They call me Johnny 2 Flame Blasts. I've got 2 Flame Blasts. Well, that'll do it. Nice, and I finished a quest. Bam. Alright, well, you know, might go 7, I guess. If anything, I'm glad there were 2 right in a row posts of like, Ty, why does your mom let you have 2 flame blasts? Yeah, yeah, they're really good. They help me splash. It's a very expensive one. It was really good. It was actually 3 people at the same time on retrospect. Is there any way to trap your opponent in an infinite damage loop? I would pay good money to see that. You can hit somebody down to like -999. There was like an infinite draw thing with excavate chaining, but not quite the same. Yeah, there's infinite loops. The problem is it doesn't actually like do infinite because it does stop. It just is very expensive. Because there's the one that's like Calderon Gunsmith and some Infiltrator or something, and yeah, there's like something like that. Oh, this is not a good hand. This is a fucking mean hand, and I hope it works. This is the rudest goddamn hand. Not like rude like good, rude like this is stupid, and I'm doing it. I will not be told to fucking stop with this dumb hand. That's what it is. Westwind Herald, Mirror Image, Spymaster, Calderon Gunsmith. And you just make sure that it can trigger its stuff infinity times. And the question is, do I deal with this or not? I think the answer is no. I think Sky Snapper's so dangerous I can just run with it. Fuck. Thanks for the follow. I don't catch all the follows, by the way, so if someone follows me and their name is like super racist, I apologize. I'm sorry if that happens. Yeah, do I just do I put it on Nightmare or do I put it on Aerial Nightmare? And I think the answer is I put it on Nightmare. And then attack in with Rice-A-Roni anyways. Very impressive. Yep, I hit you. And next turn I'm gonna have a 4/4 flyer because a fucking Cobalt Monument is super good. Oh yeah, Mega Chicken's hilarious. You give World Pyre Phoenix, which is a card that on play, or when it dies, it instead goes back, you draw it again instead of it going to your graveyard. So you can give it like Destiny. And then that's really bad. You don't want it to have Destiny is not a good thing for your opponent to have. So I'm just going to swing in because this has to attack for what that's worth. I'm going to attack him with Oni Ronin again because the only thing Oni Ronin is going to do for me at this point is generate +1/+1. I don't think it's going to get anything else really useful done. They're going to block here. That's fine. That's super okay by me. This thing's a fucking nightmare. What do monuments do? Let me show you. So it is a mana that plays depleted. So you get the color influence and you get the number next turn. But once you hit 5, so it's transmute 5. So once I have 5 power, whoop, turns into a Storm Dancer. A 4/4 flyer. And that is insanely good in draft. Oh yeah, and whatever my next unit is, it has probably like 4 honks. There's a lot of win conditions happening right now. That was an odd choice. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna attack with both of these, because that means they have to lose a unit. Like, this card literally now just reads, lose a unit or take 4 damage every turn. Because Deadly and Quick Draw means it only takes 1 damage for this to kill anything. And Quick Draw means it deals its damage before the opponent has a chance to when it's attacking. So, the first 4 units that they block with don't do any damage to it, they just die. And then the 5th one has to have more than 3 power, meaning they have to block it with 5 cards that have 3 power or more. You can't lose power in this, or you can lose power in this game based on the, a couple units that can die, but, yeah, it's still very, very much, I think they stay transmuted, I'm pretty sure. Because there's nothing, yeah, because there's, like, some, like, Initiate of the Sand and stuff that can give it to you, but I'm pretty sure transmute's just one way, it just happens once. Alright, well, let's see if this goes 7-0. What if they attack with a unit with First Strike? Well, no. First Strike is always only on attack in this game. Only attack. It is Quick Draw. And Quick Draw only works on attack. So, if you are defending with it, you lose every time. Yeah, there is no defensive First Strike. We're at 6-0 right now. And yeah, these games have all gone very well because they're quite gross. I am definitely going to highlight this draft and put this on YouTube because this is, silly. I mean, okay, in all fairness, because someone's saying, like, I wish we had more Unstable fun. Unstable, the worst thing it's done so far this game, like, its worst outcome, was it was 1/2 of a dagger. It was an ornamental dagger. Okay, it became give a card +1/+1 for 1 mana Echo. Like, alright, that's fine. That's a playable card. If I had red, I'd keep this, but I do not have red, so I am not going to keep this. I think my YouTube channel name is Tight Tuesday SA. I think the SA is still on there, unfortunately. YouTube. Now this is a bad hand, though. Okay, now here is a card that I am all about Unstable forming.
You're not fit to rule.
There's still 2 YouTube channels, but one of them I don't, like, ever use at all. So, no worries on that one. I used to put a bunch of, like, longer stuff on there, but it just kind of became pointless and redundant. For those we've lost. Oh man, that's rude as hell. Now if I Unstable form, does this keep the -2, -0? That's a thing I don't know. It doesn't stick around? It doesn't what? It doesn't stick or it doesn't stay? Oh no, I should have been more specific. New card, new life? Okay, got it. Not actually the worst blocker in the world. I'll plague on that. Oh, I don't like not being able to block this repeatedly.
Light the night with flame.
Oh man, Annihilate's real bad here too. God, okay, here's a tough block, right? Because, like, to me, this seems like they're just pulling a Finest Hour to remove this. This 3-3 with Warcry, I think, is more of a problem than the Illuminator right now, and it sucks because I have to trade both for that, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, I was wondering what they were going to find. Yeah, see, they had Finest Hour. I knew they were going to get rid of something with it. The question was what? Oh, their deck is very much going off. My opening hand was pretty slow, and it really shows, I think. Okay, so now that this card is bad, now that it became something incredibly fucking mediocre, of course it did. Damn. If I kill this, they just, bolt that. Can't kill that. I don't want to kill a 1/1 flyer. It's not worth my time. But if I kill that by trading these two into it, they just torch that. If I kill that, they just torch that, and then I can just still block everything. The bad part is this gives +2 to something if I don't kill it now. Yeah, I think I just shut that down. God. I'm gonna call bluff on them having another Finest Hour. Yeah, I didn't think so. So they're gonna have to spend a torch getting rid of this. This game isn't going super great. We had a pretty slow draw, and this is what happens when we have a slow draw. Like, shit, I don't think this still isn't gonna be enough to save us, I don't think. Which is a shame because, oh boy, Recurring Nightmare can... If we had gotten this like 2 turns ago, we'd probably be winning the game, period. Problem is this puts us on a 2-turn clock. Straight up. Okay, a 1-turn clock. Okay, a 0-turn clock. I've never seen Cloud of Ash be good. Oh god. In all fairness, see, here's why Cloud of Ash still wasn't super great there. They had the game anyway. Like, Cloud of Ash didn't really get him anywhere. It maybe got him a turn, and like any removal spell would have done the same thing. Alright, that's fine. If this goes 6-3, I'm still fine with it. Yeah, it was a little sad our unstable form sucked. Well, I mean, that's why they didn't torch the Nightmare. They knew they had it. They were right. Like, there's no reason to torch that Nightmare. Yeah, they knew they had it. The torch was better as burst damage. Another really slow draw. I just got 2 really awful draws in a row. This hurts. Oh god, I hope I draw some playables. I have gotten 2 really bad draw games in a row. Ugh. Like, really bad. Really bad. Getting a 4/4 isn't terrible, but it's super not good. Like, that is a card... That is one of the worst 5-drops in the game to unstable into. Yeah, no, I'd give this game a try, even if you're bad at card games. I mean, you only get good at card games by playing them. You have to turn the card games on, Morty. Okay, so something in their card has a duplicate that's got +1/+1. Nothing in my hand has anything to play.
Time to reflect.
Withering Witch would be worse. That's fair. Red first. Only reason I'm putting the other red up, by the way, is because then if I do draw a red and for some reason I need to Flame Blast, I can Flame Blast. So they have another Ageless Mentor. That's not even a real question. They have two of them fuckers. I've lost. I almost guarantee you I've lost this game. If they play another Ageless Mentor, I've super lost. Ageless Mentor number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Ageless Mentor, but it's a 3/4. Not yet? Okay. Alright, Ageless Mentor, but it's a 3/4 in 3, 2, 1. Not even necessarily a Dino deck, just an Ageless Mentor deck. Huh? Frostcoon. Okay. I mean, in general, I would just like to have a fucking card. No, I wouldn't unstable that. Like, even as a 5/5, that's not a great stat line. Like, as a 5, it'll still probably be better than that. Most 5 costs are better than just 5/5 vanilla. If it was a better card, yes, absolutely.
Step back.
Like that, I am much more willing to... And also I have Execute, so... The other part of the plan. Alright, now we hope they let this go through, or I finally draw a red for this Flame Blast, and then we can start playing a fucking video game. Did they really double fucking displacer me? Did this person draft like an actual fucking Ageless Mentor deck? Jesus Christ, I swear. Yeah, I do this just to slow. Turn into something with huge stats, my man. Alright, that means they can only attack with one creature, so that's nice. They can only attack with a 5/4. Okay. I mean, I'll trade there. That's fine.
Safe travels, friend.
Well, I mean, sometimes, you play your creatures without summon effects because you know you have pressure over your opponent. Which right now, yeah, they extremely have pressure over me. Like, I have nothing resembling the idea of pressure. Are you shitting me? Ugh. This last game does not want me to play or have fun. This is hurting me. I got the 2/2/4 drop. I had a 2/1 flyer, and then it became a 2/2 flyer that doesn't get to use its effect. God. That was rough. Alright, well, we might go 6-3, with all 3 losses being at the 6 wins, which always is the worst feeling. Oh no, I mean, that's the thing, is like, yeah, I got 2 diamond chests. It's always good. I think it ends up being like a good idea to draft once you get like fucking, it's like 2 wins or something? It's not a lot. Like, you don't need a lot of wins. I kind of like this hand, just because it does have 1, 2, but then there's no blue influence. Okay, if there was blue influence, I'd keep it. What is with these draws right now? This is starting to like be a little annoying. Yeah, 2 wins you get more value than you put in purely in card packs. That's right. Fucking ridiculous. This hand is so bad. I hate this. I think my last game is gonna be me getting super dunked. Because, yeah, no blue. Yeah, that's not even counting the rare draft stuff. So, like, that legendary I got, that's why I didn't feel bad about losing that game, is I was like, oh no, I lost. Oh no, I have, you know, something else that's way better. Okay, well, we're unstabling this. And then I'll probably unstable both of these troublemakers. I mean, fuck yeah. Alright, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm all about getting a free fucking cha-cha. Yeah, I'll take a cha-cha. Alright. Multiple birds. Okay. So this might seem odd, but I am super duper going to play, do I play Troublemaker before? Let's see what they have. Just Mirror Image. Yeah, I think I still lose Troublemaker. Because then in theory, next turn, I can... Oh, did I just forget to attack with my Cha-Cha? Oh, god damn it. Fuck. I was thinking about my other move so much that I forgot about that move. Son of a bitch. It's a strat. Now, if I can't remember, if I unstable, does it get to attack? I'll ask that to chat first. Does it get to attack after being unstable, or does it get summoning sickness again? Yes, okay. Kick ass. Then we're super doing that. Bitch. It's a pretty good fucking card off of an Echo. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And now to Cha-Cha him for a whole bunch. I'm still gonna keep this because, so here's the reason I'm gonna hold this back until I get mana 5 is because a 4/4 flyer against their current layout just is game. It's time, fucking call the run. We won. Do you unstable again? No, I save the unstable for the Troublemaker. Every time. Every time. Now I might unstable that. As wild as that sounds, I might unstable that. Actually, I mean, in that case, yeah, fucking Storm Dancer. I was gonna Yeti unstable, but like, fuck them. They just got rid of their only thing that could stop Storm Dancer. So now the only way they can stop Storm Dancer is if they get 2 of thing. So I'm gonna play Steward of the Past right now because I want to make sure their Champion of Cunning never works. I'm absolutely not gonna let that happen. Like this, in case they have Haunting Scream, if they have anything. I know they're still a ways off from Champion of Cunning, but like, I cannot let it happen. Absolutely can't let it happen. And I'm also not gonna attack this turn because I'm gonna wait until I get 2 in for free. Like 2 guaranteed. And that's why I did it. Right there. That, my friends, is why I did it. Now I have a 6-6, which is still pretty good. Fucking saw that shit coming from a mile off. Like, that is so common. Alright. Now we Troublemaker. Fuck yeah. Aerial Ace.
Fuck yeah.
They're gonna double block. They're gonna double block or they're gonna lose the game faster. Because the really important part to think about with this is that Champion of Cunning, you can't see the text now. I think it's 5 to activate it. Something like that. And, oh baby, not gonna do, oh, okay. I'm willing to just put him on a heavy clock. Yeah, it's 5. So if they would have drawn another black or like 2 more blue, this could be a game-ending thing. Champion of Cunning's abilities are like, at the end of every turn, you give something, like plus... What is it? It's plus, it's plus a bunch. It's a bunch. You get a bunch. Alright, cool. I know their hand's nothing but sigils. Yeah, it's +2 attack at the end of every turn to all of your units. Permanently +2/+0. And then the blue one is you get Aegis and flying. Which is disgusting. Yeah, so... yeah. GG. 7-2. Probably should have been 7-0, but that's life. I got them 7 wins. Let's check on diamonds. Let's dust some shit, I guess.